Hello, this is Frank Shines. I'm the founder of Analytics AIML. I'd like to talk with you a bit about what we've done in order to generate more than 5,000 leads in our Zoho customer relationship management system, very similar to Salesforce. These customers have brought us over $500,000 in sales. But the reason for creating this website, custombulkusb.com, and attracting these customers was really to prove out the concept that we want to bring to small business owners today. And that is eat our own dog food. If in fact we found that when we went into this business, we couldn't get good SEO help, there are lots of gimmicks and tricks and scams and things that are out there, extremely high costs. I didn't know a whole lot about website design at the time when we first got started, even though I spent a lot of time with IBM and Ernst & Young out in Silicon Valley working on large enterprise systems. I hadn't kept up with the new changes in mobile technology and how to design websites in a different way. So consequently, as a small business owner myself, I said, there's got to be a better way to do this. And we spent the last 3 to 4 years kind of coming up with some design principles and concepts that we tested out and have found to work very well for us and many others. In fact, we hope these ideas will work even better for you than they have for us. So let me tell you a little bit about myself and show you how we got started and what we found. First of all, I grew up in the Silicon Valley, then moved up to Washington State, went to the Air Force Academy where I studied engineering and management, and then on to pilot training at Williams Air Force Base down in Arizona, and then later traveled around the world working on behalf of the Department of Defense for large, complex types of projects, technology and process improvement, data analytics projects. Later went to work with IBM and Ernst & Young doing similar type of work in corporate America. And my family has always been involved in small business, so I've always helped my small business owner family members and have always been a serial entrepreneur myself. So when we look to expand knowledge to some of our partners, such as Computer Mentors Group, which is an organization that helps to close the digital divide for disadvantaged minorities and women around the world, we said there's got to be a way to create some demos, some templates, some tools, some website approaches and designs that can assist them in gaining these skills. So we use Custom Bulk USB for that purpose, as well as to prove out many of the concepts that we bring to you. So one of the things that hopefully you will quickly notice is this website is designed in a specific way. I'm just going to scroll through it and you can see how it's laid out here on a large desktop computer. You can see some of the customers we work with: Best Foods, University of Florida, Saatchi & Saatchi's Tecate customer, Penn State, Siemens, Coldwell Banker, Starbucks, and others. The basic point here is that whether you look at this website from the perspective of a large desktop, or if you're looking at this on an iPad or a Kindle, we can test out all the different ways our website's going to look before we launch it to make sure that it's going to be what's called responsive theme, meaning that it will respond to the different types of mobile devices. We'll look at an iPhone 6 and 7 and how the website looks on that device. So we can test these concepts out and make sure that we know exactly how this website is going to look so that we get the right type of design layout in front of different types of customers, despite what types of devices they might be using. So that's an important part of what we do in working with our clients. If we look at the layout of this particular site, we've done it in a way that we provide contact information. So this is called call to action. From a mobile phone, you can quickly call by just clicking on that with your thumb. You can directly send an email to us by clicking on the email at the top. If you want to look more at our contact information or our social media. You can click that just by sliding your thumb across the mobile device. From here, we try to make it clear that what we are trying to do is provide affordable data-driven analytics or data-driven approaches to this design, web design, search engine optimization, and customer relationship management area for small and medium-sized businesses. Many of you have heard about AI or artificial intelligence. It's projected to be bigger than an internet, and if anyone is a small business was in business when the internet first became commercial, late to mid 1990s, basically 94, 95 timeframe, you will know the impact it's had on industries around the world. So this is not the time to miss out on what's happening with artificial intelligence and machine learning, because it's going to have a direct impact on every business, even bigger so than what the internet did. So the approach we have taken is from a small business owner perspective. What makes sense? How do we make the design and the analysis of website information so that small business owners can benefit from the value, the lessons learned that typically only major corporations are able to afford? With that approach, again, we put this emphasis on affordable for SMBs, small and medium-sized businesses. We believe that there's kind of a congruence of events that is taking place. It's a point in time where we're seeing this transition, this tipping point, where customer analytics and customer relationships and data and artificial intelligence are going to essentially be dependent on one another. And so the approach that we've taken is to, first of all, understand how do customers think. Once we understand how they think, then we can design keyword strategies. And here you can see an example. We look at our keyword strategy here associated with Florida custom flash drive. So if this is our keyword, and we know this is an important keyword for us because we're in the Tampa Bay, Florida area, and we provide custom flash drives. So we pretty much have found a way to own this particular market. And if in fact you do a search on custom flash drives in Florida, you'll see that here are all the people who are paying money for ads. And we are positioned as one of the top here in Florida with our location at the very top of the map, and all of our reviews, our Google reviews, our website. And again, you can see we own the first two organic positions in Florida. We've also found that there are really key metropolitan areas that are critical that purchase most flash drives, especially custom flash drives. And so you can see here, custom flash drives, Florida. Again, you can see all the people who are paying advertisement, and you can see that we are owning the first position for organic search. You can see the November 2015 when we set that post up. I think this is really important for small businesses because small businesses are going to have a very difficult time paying for these extremely expensive ads at the top and at the bottom of websites for Google searches. However, if they can find ways of tying into their local environments and local searches associated with their topical areas, their products or their services, they can be in a position to maintain at least some of the top positions. So once again, you can see for California, we own California. We also own Silicon Valley, the top two searches for custom flash drives in those locations through Google searches. So these are the ways that we've been able to essentially find niches in the market. And with those niches in the market, what essentially happens is our leads, our prospective customers, will do a search. They'll see us here. They'll click on our website. They come to our website, and we've designed our website, whether you're on a tablet, an iPhone, an Android, or a regular desktop, designed it in a way that we're going to improve the likelihood that customers will stay on our website and convert by requesting a quote for our services, or in many cases, they'll just click and email us immediately, or they will leave a message in the chat area if we are not available. Otherwise, they will leave a message live and we'll speak with them on chat live. So these are all the ways that we found by designing the website in a specific way, using a combination of the science of data and the science of innovation and creativity to be most effective in providing quality services and design of these templates for small and medium-sized businesses, as well as nonprofits. And of course, we have a sweet spot in our hearts for our military. I'm an ex-Air Force officer myself, and we do everything we can to provide discounts and opportunities for our military and our nonprofits, particularly those disadvantaged communities and those areas that focus on education of our children. As you can see here, in our search on notifications which come through our Zoho system, you can see all the leads that have come directly into our email. So this again is an example. We can click that. You can see it goes up to over 100, 159, and you can just keep on clicking here. So you get the basic point. These are all the leads and things that we've been able to generate, again, by setting up a website in the proper way that we'll show you how to do, so that the flow of the traffic will be retained on your website, will be attracted to your website, and will convert into leads that come into your Zoho CRM system or your Salesforce system, so that you can get these leads, send out proposals and quotes to them, and generate cash. This has been Frank Shines, the founder of Analytics AI ML, a custom bulk USB company. We thank you for your time. Have a great day.